Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you this habitat real quick. This is the flooded forest at a place called Igarape, Panemâo, which means bad luck fishing. And I think that means for like food fish, not for necessarily for aquarium fish. But so this habitat, the water level here is quite high. So I was here a few years ago and this was all dry forest with like a creek running through around it and a couple puddles interspersed around here. So I wanted to show you the water chemistry of this place too, because it's really cool. It's very low pH, very acid water, dark tannin stained water, and the fish are very well adapted to that. So here the pH is 4.42, and I didn't calibrate the thermometer on this particular device, so I actually have a separate one, 81.7. And let's take a look at the conductivity, because a lot of people have asked about that, and that's not something that we measured last time we were here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you now. It's very low conductivity, 91 microsiemens. So again, very particular water chemistry that these fish are adapted to, and it's just absolutely beautiful here. There's a thick carpet of leaf litter because probably just very recently this was all forest and now it's flooded. So that creates a huge expansion of habitat for these fish, and that sort of plays into how the population cycles boom and bust. So when there's an expansion of the habitat like this, fish respond by there's more space, there's more food, there's more everything. So they usually respond by breeding, and then you end up with these large booms in the population. And that's one of the things that makes this fishery inherently sustainable, is that catching the fish from this habitat doesn't impact the number of fish that are available next year, because the fish are infinitely renewable with so much expansion of habitat. And when the water level gets any higher than this, oh, I see cardinal tetras, oh my gosh. When the water level gets any higher than this, it's actually really hard to fish for them. But I just saw 3 of them go by, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some underwater video for you, because I'm really excited to show you.
As we submerge the camera here, I'd like you to notice just how darkly stained this black water is, and this whole shoal of cardinal tetras that was just very interested in what was going on right here where I was standing. And I actually had to stand still for a very long time in order to wait for the sediment to clear, because anytime you moved, this leaf litter is so deep, so thick, it's about like mid-calf deep. Anytime you moved, you kind of would stir up a blizzard of sediment, and that's exactly what these fish were eating. So they were really attracted to any kind of movement or disturbance in the water, because that really kicked up a lot of stuff for them to kind of sort through and look for some food. So this is a very thick carpet of leaf litter that was very difficult to move through as a human, but these fish really navigate it so well, just kind of darting in and out and in between the leaves and stuff. There are a bunch of palm fronds and things here too, and a lot of terrestrial plants and partly submerged things that are growing out of the water and things that have fallen into the water from the forest.